I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make the rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Oh, just the two of us. Building castles in the sky, just the two of us. You and I. What's up, y'all? This is Ty. That song is dedicated to Bobby and Lily. I just felt like dedicating that to them. What's up, y'all? This is Ty. How y'all doing? I am here to review, what is this, season 3, episode 13 of Tyler Perry's comedy. Why am I doing my hands like that? I don't know. Tyler Perry's comedy, soap opera drama, The Oval. And tonight's episode is titled, what was it titled? Tragic Monologues. But before I get into this episode, I got to give a shout out to my lovely subscribers. Y'all know who y'all are. You hold me down in the comment section. You're keeping this channel going and growing, and a brother does appreciate it. Let's keep it moving. I think we are at 839 subscribers or something like that. We doing good. I appreciate that, and it's fun that you keep coming back. So let's just keep it growing, keep it going. So let's shout out to my lovely subscribers. I'm talking about Simply Be Yourself 100. She's one of my day ones. Sylvia Williams, I do appreciate that comment you said last week. I do appreciate that. Jewel Winfield, Saxton Heights, Rhonda Shaking My Head, Savannah Rivers Amore Dupree, Kryptonian Black, June BLC, Crystal Lett, Nadine Harris, Lamont Simpson, another one that's always holding me down, Randall Brown, always holding me down, Zachary Bush, Courtney Brackens, the R.C. Kroger, Bobby Ray, House of Sir James, Atif, you're always holding me down, Tia Divine, all the rest of you. A brother do appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I got that out of the way. You too can subscribe, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave comments, check out my other videos. I'm going to try to do some more videos, some other things, get some other reviews and things going up here. And yeah, that's right. And guess what, y'all? By the time y'all watch this, it will be my birthday, because this will probably be up on Wednesday, and that's my birthday. Hey. I'll probably be back with more videos on my birthday too, because, I got to get razzle-dazzled and, razzle-dazzled. Well, I gotta get fly, you know what I'm saying? For my birthday, I'm gonna be on. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures or something like that. Yeah, for my birthday, that's right. So anyway, enough of that. Let's get down to this review of Tyler Perry's The Oval. That's what we're gonna do. All right. Crazy Jason Vore, he's done jumped off the roof and landed on the top of the SUV. He's badly damaged. And we see Kyle in the back, tied up. And he's like, get me out of here. What's going on? What's going on here? And then we have this silly dialogue that made me laugh, of course, where we have the agent saying, they said, well, Sam has asked this guy, what happened? He jumped off the roof. How'd you let this happen? I didn't have clearance to follow him. He said he likes to take a walk up there. Wait a minute. Whoa. What do you mean you didn't have clearance to follow him? I thought you followed him into the bathroom. You was in his bedroom when he was in there jerking off. So now you telling me you didn't have clearance to follow him up on the roof or something? He says something like, not. Y'all correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong, but he said something like he didn't have clearance to follow him in the... What? That was crazy. But anyway, the funniest part of that was Kyle still tied up back there. And he's like, let me out. They let him up. But Sam kept him handcuffed and was like, no, you going into the cell. You're under arrest. That was crazy. Meanwhile, this press conference is still going. The VP is up here saying what he's saying. Yeah, the president ain't ish. They bums. The first lady ain't ish. Listen, they're responsible for some murders up in here. This president is a piece of what? And we have to get him out of here, and we want him out. So as they are leaving, because it's like, okay, time to go. We got to get you out of here. Because we got the vice president. We got his wife. We have, what's his name? Max and Bobby. This was weird to me, but whatever. So they're leaving, and as they're coming down the hall, they get confronted by Victoria and the president and Donald, and they're like, into the Oval right now. What? So Max is like, well, he ain't going in there without me. And he's like, well, oh, y'all think y'all leaving? Y'all not leaving. And so they have this little standoff. So while they're having that standoff, here comes Sam, out of breath. Sir, not right now. First of all, the president is so rude and nasty. So is the first lady. These people are so unlikable. Not right now. I don't want to hear it. Get him out of me. Get rid of him. The president is just so annoyed with everything. Get rid of him. I don't want to be bothered. So he doesn't get the chance to hear that old crazy Jason Voorhees done jumped off the roof and is badly hurt. And so Sam says it to Victoria, the first lady, and she goes, okay, all right. What's your point? What kind of, that woman going straight to her, what kind of mother is that? What's your point? She goes, yeah, okay. What's your point? Yeah, he jumped. Okay. Okay. That's basically what she says. Yeah, okay. He should tell me something else. I'm not impressed. It's not moving me. Don't really care. So we now see them inside of the Oval having this conversation. And the goofy vice president, he's goofy. First of all, I'm going to the party. I'm going to your party. And then from there, we're going to proceed with having you step down. What party is this we talking about? And that pissed the president off. He's like, you going to my party? He said, well, it's my party too. Nah, you're not going to no party. And he said, because we will be revoking the 25th Amendment on you. He said, nah, you're not going to nothing. And he was like, listen, we got our witnesses. And he said, oh, you do? Well, who are these our witnesses? And they mentioned Lily. And Donald was looking like, what? And they were like, yeah, Lily, she's all right. She's fine. Basically letting you know, yeah, bro, we done saved her. She's all right. So now what? And he said, yeah, we got some witnesses. And finally, the vice president's wife, the second lady, spoke up for herself and didn't because Victoria said something rude and something how she'll slap somebody. She said, yeah, you'll slap somebody, but your husband will decapitate women. I was like, throwing them daggers. But we know it wasn't the president who killed poor Denise's pieces. That wasn't him that did that. That was crazy Jason. But anyway, they don't know that. So they got half the story right, whatever. But I was so glad that the vice president's wife was standing up for herself. She said, I'll be glad when you two pieces of trash, y'all ain't ish. I got to paraphrase. Y'all ain't ish. I can't stand you. And, of course I'm going to lie to you because you don't tell the truth about nothing anyway. And I can't wait till you bums get out of this office and I can bring dignity and class and grace to this. Because, Victoria, you're trash. Basically is what she told her. And, I like that scene. I did enjoy that. But Tyler, listen, you might be watching. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. Two things I need you to do. This is one thing. Or two things I need you to do. Give me a cameo on the show. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to play. I can play an age. No, you know what? No, I don't. Because I don't want you to have me saying, sir, ma'am, 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 ma'am. Let me play, let me play somebody, I don't know. Give me a small role, just a cameo role, just one time. I just want one, whatever you choose, whatever. But the other thing I need for you to do, more action, more violence. That's what makes me laugh when I see them fighting and carrying on. What I needed you to do, Mr. Perry, in that scene where the first lady and the second lady was going at it, you could have gave us an old school dynasty cat fight or something. Just something ridiculous and over the top. Because this show to me works best over the top. That's when I don't know if that's your intention, Mr. Perry, but that's what I enjoy most when this shows, when it makes me laugh. That's when this show cracks me up the most, when it is when it's outrageous and over the top. That's when I'm having a good time. That's when I'm having a good time with this show. All right, so let's move right along. Let's see. Let's go to Priscilla and Nancy. Lord have mercy, Nancy. Now, Nancy, you know what? Nancy had a conversation with Priscilla, and I must say, I was in agreement with Nancy, when Nancy was pretty much telling Priscilla, you need to take a break. You need to, and she's like, no, I won't give her the satisfaction because, this chick, she's evil. She's this, she's that, and the third. She does all this terrible thing that she's trying to mess with my man and he gonna fall for and all that. She said, I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna stay right there. And then she mentioned she has the nerve to be trying to pick on me and mess with me. And Nancy was like, wait, you ain't get fired? You be talking to this first lady like that and you haven't been fired? What's going on there? You haven't been fired? That's crazy right there. And so basically, I agree with Nancy. I feel that Priscilla should take a break. Take a break, because she's gonna end up hurting the first lady if she doesn't take a break. But anyway, when she says that, Priscilla says to her, I'm not you. I just can't sit around doing nothing. Oh, you done offended Miss Nancy. Nancy said, listen, I don't do nothing. I take care of my husband and I take care of my son. Yeah, Nancy, but you couldn't take care of your granddaughter because you let the ragadooshi walk up in there and take her. But that's a whole nother story. But yeah, but I thought that scene was good. I did agree with her a little bit. I think Priscilla, because Priscilla gonna go nuts. Priscilla needs to maybe take a break. But Priscilla's like, nah, I ain't taking no break. So we move on from there to a stupid conversation. And this was a conversation that was had by Alonzo and Alan. Alonzo goes over to tell Alan about how, first of all, Alan, why you haven't left town, I don't know. You need to leave town. You could be in danger. Alonzo goes over there to tell him what happened. That crazy Jason fell off the roof. And Alan's like, you surprised by that? I'm not surprised by that. The fool is crazy. So he's saying, listen, I'm telling you, something is wrong with the whole family. And, he's going through his whole conspiracy things. And this Alonzo's still dumb. He's like, Alan's trying to tell him, listen, I know, this is why I know they had something to do with, Ellie's murder, because Ellie was banging the president. And Alonzo's like, you don't believe that, do you? He's like, dude, listen, I know this. She told me this out her own mouth. But something is not clicking with Alonzo. He don't believe nothing. He's like, well, yeah, okay. But he said, but I know that crazy Jason told me that he killed the maid. So I don't know. Maybe they didn't do this. So now he's trying to say, I think that, crazy Jason said he killed the maid. So Alan says to him, so you think that crazy Jason shot Ellie? I'm like, come on. Alonzo, all of that was just dumb. Moving right along, we had a scene that I thought was kind of funny in the pharmacy, where it was Sharon, and I forgot old boy's name. Y'all tell me his name in the comment section. They all nervous and they're kind of clinging around Kareem, who I don't like. He annoys me. And Kareem is like, what's going on with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all want to tell me something? Meanwhile, as that's happening, Richard goes over to the pharmacy, and he's talking to Sharon and having this conversation. And as they're having this conversation, he said, listen, they're working on things, and just, bear with me. It's going to take some time. Who pops up but Barry? I knew we couldn't have an episode without Barry coming in here. But Barry this time, because, I was waiting for Barry to say, where's my daughter? My daughter. But this time he ain't mentioned nothing about his daughter, y'all. But what he did mention was, he said he put two and two together. He said, I remember seeing Denise's pieces in that shop with the president and all that. And, he's saying, he putting two to two together, saying the president has something to do with Denise's pieces getting hurt and getting killed or whatever. He said, so he's saying, Sharon, what did he do to you? What's going on? Did the president do something to you? He's asking all these questions. Richard's like, Barry, go home. Sharon's like, Barry, go home. Barry's like, baby, listen, you need to come home with me because that clown can't protect you like I can protect you. Oh, really, Barry? I mean, yeah, that's Barry. Really, Barry? How are you protecting? Really? Come on, dude. What are you going to do? We've seen you just have nothing but fail after fail after fail in every episode that you've been in. But that was interesting. So he's about to get worked up, and then Kareem comes out here. So I thought they were going to get into a little fight, but they did not, thank goodness. And that was that. And he went home, which was good. That was good. So then we get to the first lady, and this woman is in here practicing how to cry and feel bad and do all this, and she's doing all these, and then she has this weird scene with Donald where she starts laughing. I'm like, this woman is cruel. She starts laughing and giggling, and she's like, she goes into this whole Wizard of Oz story about when Crazy Jason was a baby and all of this stuff. She's laughing and going crazy. Wait, I'm skipping something. I'm sorry. Before that, they found out, once the vice president and his wife left, Donald gets to tell the president that Jason has been hurt. And the president is so upset, like any father or any parent should be. Meanwhile, the first lady's chill. She's cool. And he's like, wait a minute. You knew this whole time? And she's like, listen, business at hand. She don't care. He's like, you're just ridiculous. You're cold. She's like, oh, you're pretending to care. But the president, as dumb as he is and goofy as he is, he does love his children. That's one thing. I'm like, he does love his children. So he was pissed off. He's going to rush and go to the hospital to see to see Crazy Jason. First lady's like, yeah, whatever. So now she's sitting there and she's crying, but it's fake crying and laughing and just losing her mind, making jokes about it, but she's practicing how to feel sad. She's asking Donald, how does this look? Do I look sad enough? Because she's going to go out here and have a press conference and show her ass, basically. And that is what she does. And Donald's like, you need some help. Then she goes into this whole thing about the Wizard of Oz and what she used to say to Crazy Jason when he was a baby and all of that. And then she says, I need to go see the wizard, so I can learn, so I can cry. And she busts out laughing. She's just so cold and cruel. So anyway, as that's happening, they show us Lily, Max, and Bobby. And Max is mad because Max wants a piece of Kyle still. And he was mad with Sam earlier because he wasn't able, because, Kyle is put away. They put Kyle in the cell somewhere, but he wanted to take Kyle with him so he could hurt him. And Lily's having this conversation about, what about me? And Max loses this ain't about you. But I knew what she meant. She's saying, what happens to me now? Because, my husband tried to kill me and so did Kyle. I want some revenge too. So they're like, not yet. When the time is right, they're going to work through all of that. And that was that. And Max is like, he even calls Sam. He tells Sam, look, give Kyle to me. I want to kill him. This man tried to kill me, tried to kill my son. I want my hands on him. I got to get my hands on him. Meanwhile, we go back to the press conference. The first lady put on a show, y'all. She showed her whole behind. And she revealed that, this is how she spent this whole thing. And I thought this scene was very funny. She went into how her son took a liking to Denise's pieces and, she ended up he attacked her and she died. And I think she said Diane, right? And he attacked her and she died. She put it all on Jason and started crying and putting on a one-woman show. But the best part about that scene was how they showed Priscilla at home like, this is BS. and she gonna get away with this. She drinking wine like, y'all gonna believe this mess. And then they show Alan, well, what a crock of foolishness this is. Him and Alonzo. He said, you believe that stuff? And Alonzo's dumb self is like looking like he believes it. And then they showed the vice president and them saying, you think they're gonna get away with this? These people are really cold. Did we underestimate them? So all of that to me was just like funny and hilarious. And those scenes. And of course, she faints at the end. She put on a whole show. So this is going to, I guess this is going to, they're putting all the issues onto the son. But either way, doesn't that still make y'all look bad? Y'all need to step down. But we in Tyler Perry world, so we're going to see how this plays out. But to me, that's just as bad as everything else. That's just as bad. Oh, we weren't the killers, but my son is. My son did all of this stuff. So we got to see how that's going to turn out. I thought the episode was entertaining. What did you guys think? Let me know below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And guess what? I will see you all in the next video. You all be blessed. And like I said, it's my birthday. By the time you watch this video, it'll be my birthday. This will be up on my birthday. So yeah. Well, so that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with a new video. But you all be blessed. I'll see you in the next video. Yes, I will. All right. Be blessed.